Polti right now.
Polti è nata nel 1978.
Polti was founded in 1978. At that time, I was a representative for professional steam irons. One day, talking to my customers, I had an intuition: offer the quality of a professional iron for domestic use.
Fedele alla mia filosofia innovatrice.
Following a philosophy of innovation, I looked at further ways to exploit the power of steam and make housework easier. My philosophy can be summarized in a sentence:
Tutto ciò che merita di essere fatto,
if it deserves to be done, then it deserves to be done well.
When it comes to steam, Polti really truly is a leader, right? I mean, especially in Italy, they're the European preferred high prestige kind of brand.
They are, absolutely.
They are. Luca Puto is joining us. And with our Polti Vaporetto, am I saying it right?
Vaporetto, you were.
Vaporetto.
That was good.
Very, very good. I know. Brushing up on that Italian. $99.95. We have taken $40 off. But the power of steam is the smartest way to be cleaning your home. No chemicals, no detergents.
Absolutely.
No caustic smells that you feel like you're going to choke or gag. The free shipping, we've got 3 flexible payments. This is the only airing on the day. The quantity that we have is anticipated to completely sell out. We've got 1,200 of these to go around. All of the accessories come included, but you want to see it in action. You want to see why this is top of the line. Lou, let's walk them through.
All right, let's walk through. Well, this is the actual unit you're getting right here. This is the Vaporetto. Oh, and there's everything you're getting. We're seeing that right now. You get a lot of accessories. It's whole house cleaning from the ceiling to the floor. Literally, we give you attachments to the floor. You'll see that in just a second. This is the unit right here. It's very, very simple to use. All you do is fill it with water right here. They actually have an international patent on this cap.
Just on the lid?
On the lid. Wow. Well, because once the pressure builds up in this, you need something to keep that in there, and you cannot take this off whenever it's under pressure. There's an on-off switch right here. It is a safety feature. You plug the hose in right here, and then you use this trigger right here on this wand. When I pull that trigger, you'll see what happens. That steam comes out. Now, when the steam comes out of this, it's coming out at 275 degrees, okay? It is at 43.5 PSI. That's more pressure than I have in the tires on my truck.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow.
So we got a lot of pressure. To show you what that looks like, come on over here, because I want, and by the way, 6 pounds, you can wear it on your shoulder just like this. I mean, this is awesome.
You look good, Lou.
Thank you very much. Well, it goes with my shoes. All right, come on over here. Now, here's a nice block of ice. That's about a good solid inch thick, okay?
Yeah.
Watch the power of Polti, okay?
Yeah,
the steam here.
Look
at that. In just seconds, it punches a hole right through an inch-thick ice, just like that. And again, because it's 275 degrees of steam, but also because of the pressure that it's going out of this at. Because a lot of steamers out there don't have pressure, all right? They might have steam, but they don't have the pressure that the Polti has. And there's a reason why. Take a look at this. This is what's inside of your Polti, okay? This is a stainless steel boiler, okay? That's the cross-section of it right there. So you fill this with water. There's that cap I was talking about. And the pressure builds up inside of this. Now, most of the competitors in the world out there, at this price point, they have this. This is a heat exchanger. Now, all the pressure you're going to get is from the water that goes through this tiny, see that tiny little tube?
Oh, yeah. That's
and now,
puny.
see the white stuff in there?
Yeah,
that's
it looks
calcium.
like buildup.
It's calcium buildup, and this is ruined. This piece is actually ruined. But my point being, you can't get much pressure from that. This, lots of pressure, and that's what we just saw. Yeah, that's the thing. Now,
and that's the stainless steel boiler.
That's the stainless steel boiler, and that's what Polti has for you. Now, here's and this is why this is a big deal, okay? When you have steam coming out at that pressure, and you hold it on an object for 15 seconds, okay? What are you going to do? You're going to neutralize, and we actually have independent third-party laboratory testing on this. You're going to neutralize E. coli, salmonella, staph, there it is right there from Gibraltar Laboratories, and other fungi and bacteria. And not only that, but let's talk about dust mites, okay? If you use your oh, Robin don't like that. But if you use your Polti on your mattress or, let's say, on your couch or any fabric, it's going to get in there and it's going to neutralize the dust mites as well. So those, without me even cleaning anything, those are 2 of the really big upsides of using steam cleaning, particularly something like the Polti with this much pressure. But let's clean stuff.
Okay, let's
Because that's what we're here for. Let's clean things. Take a look at this right here. This is a backsplash off a very expensive, it's all expensive tile. It's glass tile, actually, and some metal tile. Now, looks like it's okay, it's a little grease on there. I want to show you something, though. I'm going to put this brush on here. Now,
looks like you got a messy cook there.
We got a messy cook. All the pieces, all the attachments just go on like this. You can push them on the end, and they just snap into place. Very, very simple to do. When I squeeze the trigger, the steam comes out of it. Look how much steam comes out of there. Now, watch this. I'm going to hit this surface. I'm getting in the grout lines. I'm doing the surface of the tile as well. Now, what you're going to notice is it looks like there's a lot of water coming out of here. The steam, when it makes contact with a cold surface, will turn back into water. That's just physics, okay? Watch this. We're going to, oh my God, that's so sticky. The places I didn't clean it's sticking to. Look at the difference right there, how gorgeous that is, how it's gleaming in our camera shot, and look at all the dirt that came off of this. This is much darker brown than it was a few moments ago.
And Lou, because of that high pressure and the temperature, that's what breaks it down and dissolves all the grease, the grime.
Well, what happens is the moisture from the steam will start to soften the dirt, okay? Then the heat from it starts to emulsify it, and then the pressure loosens it and blows it off. That's the way that works. So you got to have those three elements, or you're not going to clean anything. Now, we give you this wonderful attachment right here for cleaning windows. And this is the neatest thing. Just screws right on the end, just like this. When you squeeze the trigger, watch what happens. The steam comes out the end, and there's a squeegee on the top right here. Okay, very simple to use. It's a great principle, though. Watch this. Now, this is a standard mirror. Now, you know when you clean a mirror, okay, you could spend hours trying to get all the fingerprints and all the dust and all the dirt off of it.
And it always streaks.
And it always streaks. Watch this. I'm going to do one pass cleaning on this mirror with the Polti. Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Boom. Just like that.
Wow.
Now, take a look at how great that looks. How you doing? But look at this. What? What's the problem?
Definitely not lacking confidence, everyone.
I'm confident in my Polti and how well it's going to work.
Know.
But I mean, my point being, it's streak-free, it's lint-free, and I did it in one pass. There's no extra work. I didn't have to go back. Let's go over to this now. This is a tougher job. This is sort of the soap scum that you would get on a shower stall. And you get lime scale, and you get calcium deposits, you get all those things.
You could spend all afternoon trying to clean a stinking shower.
Not going to have to. Watch how I do it, though. I like to do it in steps so you get an idea on how this works. The first step we're going to do is we're going to do it from a distance, and we're going to let that moisture start to soften all the soap scum, all the calcium that's on there. Then I'm going to get a little closer. Now we're going to let the heat, and you can actually see it breaking it down. The steam from the heat is actually emulsifying this. Now we're going to do what I like to call the pressure pass. Watch this. I'm going to take my squeegee, put it there, and in direct contact. Ready? Boom. Just like that. Look at the difference between this, and this. Absolutely spotless. It's gorgeous, and all that came right off of there.
Yeah.
And you can use this on chrome. You could use this on all your soft metals. Any place you want to. Your Polti's up for the challenge.
And we only have about 1,000 of these to go around. It is the only airing on the day today because of that limited quantity. This is our best-selling Polti model by far. We've sold over 24,000 of the handy portable steam cleaner. It's lightweight. It's portable. You can take it anywhere, indoors, outdoors. We're going to continue to clean so you can really see how effective this is. But Lou, how much money are we spending on all those chemicals?
A lot of money.
All the things that are caustic, that we're breathing in, we're ingesting. Do you have a new puppy like I do at home? He's licking.
Oh, they can make messes.
Oh, they can make messes. And you need a steam cleaner to clean it up, but you don't want to use the chemicals, right?
No.
Because they lick everything.
Listen, last I checked, water is free. And that's what we're putting inside the Polti. Just regular tap water. Now, let's get into the kitchen here. Let's do some kitchen cleaning, because I know that we all just got through the holidays. Came a lot of nightmares from that, right? Cutting boards, okay? We use cutting boards. Like, I know at the holidays, we had ham, we had turkey, we had all these different meats. My mom was cutting them on the cutting board. And what happens with wood cutting boards? Everything gets absorbed by the wood. It gets really deep down to the wood. You could wash this, you could scrub this all day with soap and water. You're never going to get down in there. Watch this right here. I'm going to hit this with the Polti, and I'm going to hit this area for about 15 seconds. Because remember we said in the beginning, 15 seconds of superheated steam, 275 degrees. We're going to neutralize E. coli, staph, salmonella, and other fungi and bacteria. Now, Robin, is that about 15 seconds? I'd say it's about 15 seconds.
I think that's about 15 seconds.
I mean, through the steam, you can't even see what's going on. Now, look at what happened right there. You can see right there, it's wet. We've got down deep inside, but watch this. You're going to be amazed. Look at the difference right there. Now, here's everything, all the blood, all the juices, everything from the chicken and from the ham and everything that got into the wood. Now, this is Polti clean. And we're not just, we're sanitizing this as we clean it. Here's another one. A lot of people have problems cleaning in their kitchens. They miss spots. They think they're clean. Right here, underneath your fixtures. You look at that and you say, oh yeah, you know what? That's perfectly clean. I'm going to use what we call our concentrator tip right here. When I squeeze that trigger, you can see how it really directs that steam into one spot. Watch this. I'm going to come down here underneath the fixture, and I want you to see what's coming out of that?
Ew, all the mold and
Look at
the
that.
mildew.
All the mold and the mildew. And that's stuff, there's no other way really to get any of that out of there, Robin.
Unless you use like a little toothbrush, but then again, you're going
you can't
back
get underneath.
You can't get underneath,
Let me
and
give
it
that a quick
doesn't
wipe
break
right
it
there.
down.
Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, what about your garbage disposal? What about your drain? If you have a stinky drain, okay, and, you know, you've got that smell down there, and you're like, oh, I can never get rid of it. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Polti. I'm going to stick it down one side here, squeeze the trigger, and as I do, the steam's going to go right through the pipe. Now, here's what's going on, though.
How powerful it is.
It's very powerful. Here's what it's doing, though.
Okay.
It's actually getting in there. It's not only cleaning it, it's deodorizing and it's sanitizing all at one shot.
Right.
All at the same time with just water. Isn't that beautiful?
It is just beautiful.
Look at that. Gorgeous.
And you're not having to spend all this money on the chemicals. Look at all the accessories that you're getting, the flexible hoses, the curved tips, the window cleaner, the brush for the floor, for the windows. Everything is coming included. Plus, it's portable, it's lightweight. I think, Lou, what? It weighs 7 pounds?
7 pounds
7
full.
pounds full, and that's with all of the water inside the capacity of the tank. What's the capacity on the tank? Like, how long can I steam for?
Well, it depends on if you just squeeze the trigger. You know, about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's
You know,
great.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's really, and think about it. You got plenty of time to clean the whole house with that.
Right.
Like your glass top stove. Now, when I bought my glass top stove, the first thing they said to me was, you have to buy these cleaners for your special. Now, I didn't buy anything, okay? Watch the Polti. There's a burnt-on mess right here on top of the stove. Take your Polti there, squeeze that trigger. I'm using the big brush that comes with this set as well. You get several brushes. Remember what I said, it's whole house cleaning, okay? Look at that. We're going to scrub that right there, and I'm going to give that a quick wipe just to show you how beautiful your glass top stove could be, and how quickly. I mean, you know, when something boils over and it burns on there, it's a nightmare. Look at the job we just did there. Everything that came off of that in just seconds.
And it's not abrasive. It's not ruining
No, and that's the whole
surface.
point, and that's why you can use it on your glass top stove. It's not going to damage that surface. Now, here's a little window cleaning attachment that you're going to receive with this as well. And you can see what we've done is we put a bonnet over the top of it, okay? And the bonnet is included in your kit, okay? This little terry cloth bonnet. I'm going to put that on the end.
Those are washable. So
Totally washable over and over. Look at the backsplash right here. Watch how this is how I clean my backsplash. Come up here and just use that to go back and forth over the backsplash like this. Because if you fry foods, bacon, chicken, fish, whatever, you're going to get spray that's going to go up on your backsplash. By doing this, we're actually not only cleaning the grease off it, but we're sanitizing at the same time. Look what came off of there in just seconds. That's what I'm talking about. That's the power of Polti. Because again, it's not clean until it's Polti clean.
Until it's Polti clean.
Exactly.
And that is the difference. I mean, they are a leader when it comes to steam cleaning in Europe. Almost every home in Europe has a Polti because of how strong that performance is, how powerful that steam is. Even if it's cleaning the grill, there are no chemicals needed, no detergents needed. It's just simple tap water at that high pressure and that stainless steel boiler that really enacts that steam. With the free shipping and the 3 flexible payments of $33.32, you guys, guess what? That is only until 9 o'clock tonight.
Right.
So those 3 flexible payments will go away if the quantity even remains. With everybody calling in, we have less than 1,000 to go around. Let's keep cleaning.
Let's keep cleaning. Well, okay, now there are some spots that you look at and you think, you know what? This looks clean. I did a good job of cleaning this. This toilet is one of those things. I look at that and say, you know what? That looks pretty clean. But if I hit this with a black light, do you see, Robin, what's on there? Can you see the schmutz that's on this?
Someone has really bad aim.
Somebody's got really bad aim. Thanks for saying that, Robin. But look at that right there. But watch what happens when I take my Polti. And remember we said earlier, 15 seconds of superheated steam on a surface. We're going to eliminate the salmonella, the staph, the E. coli, and other fungi and bacteria. Watch this. I think it's about 15 seconds right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a quick wipe. Let's get rid of the moisture that's on here.
And those wipes that Lou is cleaning with, those are available, the wipes. So the wipes are the Doc Microfiber 50-pack, and those are $24.95 if you guys want to ask about that.
Well, there we go. For a second, I thought my light died. Now, look at the difference right here. I only did the top. Now, look at the bottom. Clearly, we can see the line, the difference? The top is looking really clean, but the bottom, ooh, not so good. That's what we're talking about right there. That's the Polti difference.
And Lou, what if it was on baby toys? What if it's on the high chair?
Absolutely.
And you've got all of that
those things you can
bacteria
use it
or
on.
salmonella or E. coli, or it's where we eat, we chop our food and bake and cook, and you're going to pass that on?
And that's the danger. Well, and you don't want to use chemicals on any of those things, and that's the true danger. You can see right here, they're using it on the floor. I'm going to show you that in just a second. In the bathtubs, in every part of the house. You want to see, okay, I don't have a cure for the common cold, but I can show you how you can make your cold go away a little bit faster. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, let's
Watch
see
this.
it.
There are 2 things you can do. You could throw away your toothbrush, or
steam it.
take your steamer and hit that toothbrush, because remember, we're going to eliminate those viruses and bacteria, that staph, that E. coli, that salmonella. I actually have a good friend who's a nurse. When I had a really bad cold a few weeks ago, she literally told me, she said, just throw away your toothbrush. I said, well, you know, can I steam it? She's like, how hot? And I told her, she said, that's cool. You can do that.
Wow.
Because people don't realize this, but the dirtiest thing in your bathroom is your toothbrush.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
We put it in
I don't want to break anybody's heart with that. What about your fixtures? All right, I'm going to put on our little brush here. Remember, all the attachments, just click right on. If you've got chrome fixtures, if you paid a lot of money for something that's supposed to be antiqued or distressed, you know, it doesn't mean it has to look dirty, okay? Get in there, hit that. Now watch this. This was a nasty-looking piece right here. Look at the way I clean that in just seconds. Look how shiny and beautiful that is. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about chemicals damaging it. You don't have to worry about, you know, any fumes. Let's move over to the bathtub. Because
or sometimes things can pit or rust the certain materials because they're
depending on what you're cleaning with. Because they're caustic.
Exactly.
Yeah, and this is you know, it's water. It's non-caustic. We know this.
And here you're seeing the huge list just for the sake of time, because with everybody calling in and being that this is sellout quantity, you can see over 240 have already been spoken for. Final call out on the quantity we have available and the flexible payments. Those flexible payments of $33.32 are only good until 9 p.m. this evening. So from the kitchen to the bathroom.
Right in the bathroom. Well, you know, Rhonda, the bathroom is the smallest room in your entire house, okay? So that's why you don't want to be using, at least a lot of people's houses, you don't want to be using all those chemicals in there. Right there, you can see how gorgeous that fixture came out. What about this right here? A lot of people complain that their bathroom shower stalls, the doors don't close the way they used to.
Yes.
Get in there and clean that thing up, because there's probably so much built up soap scum in there. It's really slowing it down. It's stopping it from working. Now watch this. You're going to see a difference here in just a second. All right, watch this. I'm just going to go right up the side here, just like that. Look at everything that just came out of there. Right? All the gook that just came out of it. It looked like it was pretty clean.
This is where I'm showering.
This is where you're showering. You're trying to get clean, and yet there's so many things in there that are so much dirtier.
They're so dirty.
Well, now watch this again. We saw this in the kitchen. If I take this concentrator attachment on here, and you can see how that works. There's that steam coming out of that. Watch this if I go down here, right down the edge here. Do you see what's coming off of that? All the gook, all the grime that's coming out of this, and that's all underneath that attachment right there. I'm going to try not to hit anybody with this.
Yes, please.
Yeah. See, it all just went right down there.
It does. Okay, with everybody calling in, we are under 1,000 of these to go around, and we've got almost 400 of you in the ordering process, so that's not accounting for everyone calling in. We do have free shipping and handling. The flexible payments are for this hour only. This was the only presentation scheduled on the day due to the limited quantity that we have. But think about what we're ingesting, what we're breathing in. When you've got those caustic chemicals and you've got the sprays and you've got a window cleaner, a tub cleaner, a tile cleaner, all these different, a grout cleaner, you've got all these different things that you spent hundreds of dollars for. Get one item, the Polti steamer, and it does it all down to your floors.
Down to your floors, and that's the thing.
A
lot of handheld steamers, you know, steamers that you carry can't do this. You get this attachment, the floor scrubbing attachment, plus these 3 tubes that are attached to this. These 3 tubes right here, and I haven't even put the top on yet. This fits right on the top here, just like this. Just clicks right in. Very simple to do. All right, now watch this. When you squeeze the trigger, the steam comes out the bottom there, and this terry cloth piece is also included with this. But just watch as I go back and forth, how it's getting the dust off of this floor. You know, Robin, hardwood floors you've got to be very careful with. Right. Because a little bit of water is okay, a lot of water is a very bad thing. And when you do this, look at the way it's refreshing the wood right there. It's making it gleam again. It's getting all the dust off of it. And if you've been cleaning your floors with other things, other chemicals, there's a lot of residue that builds up. You ever have that happen after you clean your floors, you walk on them, you hear that
stickiness.
It sticks to the floor. That's not going to happen, because with steam, that never leaves a residue. And in fact, in my house, I've got porcelain floors that look exactly like this. They look like they're hardwood, but they're porcelain.
Oh, okay.
And I will only ever use steam on those for that very reason. Now, here are the tubes I was talking about.
And the floor is dry, by the way.
No, it's dry already. It's dry. It's dry already in seconds. It dries like that.
So no downtime.
Here are the 3 tubes, though. 1, 2, 3 tubes. These are lined with aluminum tubes inside of them, so that the steam is not going to lose its heat when it goes down to your floor. Okay, another thing that Polti thought of when they did this. Very innovative.
Genius.
Yeah, and this piece just pops right off, just like all the other pieces.
And it's very easy. I mean, look at all the accessories come included.
Where's my teddy bear?
So you get your teddy bears over here. If you want to disinfect the toys that the kids play with that maybe you're not able to throw in the washing machine, think about that laboratory testing. When it's held on contact for 15 seconds, you are going to help to clean bacteria and mold where neutralized E. coli, salmonella, staph, other fungi and bacteria.
And dust mites. Don't forget about that?
the dust
If you hit
mites,
your
those
couch with
creepy
these,
crawlies.
if you hit your bed with this, it's going to eliminate those dust mites that are in that. Ooh, and guys, they've won an award from the British Allergy Foundation that certifies it against dust mites. And you know, you were talking about this earlier, Robin, too. You know, when we're talking about kids' toys, plush toys, all these things, you can use your steamer just like this, and this is going to clean those plush toys of the kids, so they can put these in their mouths. I mean, you don't have to worry about that. They're high chairs. What about if you've got a suit or a dress that you've worn one time and you don't want to take it to the dry cleaner? Spray it down with this.
And I want you to, I mean, Lou, I could step all the way back here, and that steam, I mean, look at it. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, it really distributes. Okay, Lou, that's a no.
Oh, sorry.
Stop it, Lou Caputo. Okay, this was the final presentation on the day.